getting fun. Yeah, they took his gun, but I had clapped his ass. That shit wasn't nothing. Yeah, they took his gun, but I had clapped. Hey, alright. Drake went up.
They know bust brains, I'm dogging a sketch. Got his little ass head top.
Like that, they know bust brains, I'm dogging a sketch. Got his little ass head top.
Yeah, Jim and Marie, we briefly spoke to family members with tears in his eyes. The family member could only say this: that was my stepson. Take a listen. Scanner Traffic explains who discovered the boy.
Caller stated she came home, believes her 15-year-old son passed away with a lot of blood inside the unit.
A heartbreaking discovery no parent ever wants to find. We noticed nearly a dozen shell casings scattered in the parking lot of this apartment building in Englewood. Police say around 11:30 this morning near 67th and Parnell, a 15-year-old boy was found unresponsive inside a building with a gunshot wound to the head. The victim was pronounced dead on scene. Police say this is a homicide investigation. 6th Ward Alderman William Hall says he lives nearby and says in a statement, "Today our hearts are shattered. The senselessness killing of a 15-year-old child in Englewood is a pain that words cannot fully capture. This was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's whole world."
New information regarding the Backdoor Lil Ksoo just hit the net after Ksoo mom just did an interview suggesting Lil Speedy slimed her son out and tried to jumpstart his music career by making a song about it, describing the whole incident. Nasty work. Now the fans are split. Some saying this confirms everything, some saying the story's still shaky, and others saying it's the type of betrayal that only comes from somebody close enough to hurt you. Hit the like button so this video can reach the right audience. Comment your perspective on the situation and determine for yourself whether this level of betrayal justified or is the truth still incomplete. Y'all remember Ksoo? He used to run with Q50 with a Love 50 and Fully Child. When he was out here, he was doing a lot of stuff and he was chasing that attention for real.
You don't sound it. They scared! They scared! We y'all! Get on the saddle. They scared! They scared! Wanna put me like you ain't even just had no all my you was just saying I'm gonna give it back cause you no, come on now, but guess what, I wasn't giving y'all no chance to get it back cause I don't want it back. If you stole something from me, I don't want it back. On all my I got 2. Stop playing me. I got 2 on my I got another right now. You asked for shells on all my types of people ask for shells. Y'all ain't even I swear to God, I did 50 himself on my he lucky on my nigga. Every time I see them, just know my gonna be empty. I really fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all on all my dummies I did. You just goofies. Like on all my dummies 50. Let's really address this shit now. All I do is you gonna kill your ass. All I do is kill your ass.
My dad gonna knock your gun back.
I'm gonna kill your ass.
My dad gonna show you to knock your gun back. You. I do.
The tongue is a powerful weapon. It can speak life or it can bring death. That's why it's crucial to be mindful of what you put into the universe. You can't just wish death on nobody or play with the idea of taking a life and then act surprised when that same energy circle back to your front door. We hear the stories constantly. Shorties jumping off the porch with their shoes untied and fuck around and get caught slipping. It's never been a smart decision to talk about killing somebody or lining somebody up on the internet, then not stand on what you said. That's the quickest way to have that real pressure come your way. The tongue is a powerful weapon. It can either create life or invite death, and every word spoken becomes a record that the universe never forgets. Because once you challenge a man's life, he gonna feel obligated to protect it by any means. And that's where Lil Ksoo made his first mistake. In a previous clip, he told that man he was gonna kill him. Now, is that man still alive? Most likely. We call that woofing, selling woof tickets. And that's what I believe happened between Lil Ksoo and Speedy. It's a clip floating around with Lil Ksoo on FaceTime with the ops, and they offered him $1,000 to set Lil Speedy up to die. And Ksoo responded by saying this.
So what y'all want for Speedy?
I ain't gonna lie, on all my deputies, I'm thinking,
I'm thinking he went paralyzed left the way they were saying come back for. So y'all want the time for Speedy, right? The $1,000? Me personally, I want my 2-3. Put KB on the phone. Wait, you seen how that bitch got off? I'm out the window. Man, KB is on the bill. You can't just get off. I'll leave the ass on.
To send one of your associates to the upper room for one band is crazy, no matter how you look at it. I mean, man, that just goes to show you, man, you got to pay attention to who you're around, because people can be all in your face acting like your friend, but when somebody calling, you know, they got a little bag they ready to drop, shit, your ass is fool. Now, Speedy would go on an interview and he was asked about Lil Ksoo, and, you know, he wanted to dodge the question like a pothole, but it all came back full surface, and he had this to say, making the fans believe that he sensed that his life was in danger. Check him out.
Ksoo, that nigga, he 15, he getting shot in the crib and shit. So little shit like that, it be making you, it don't make you change the mentality. Like, hey, like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard about that shit, what the, boy, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta tighten up. Like, I gotta tighten up who I be around. Like, what the, how shit like that go on?
Was your mom or his mom close or anything? Like,
nah, hell no.
All right, word. So y'all wasn't no situation like that.
Nah.
But then when you see shit like that, like homies that you hang out with getting whacked and shit like that, like it don't make you tighten up. Like,
nah, that shit definitely make motherfucker tighten up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that could have been me. That's what I say every time. Like, damn, that could have been me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker gotta move a certain way now.
Cause we see crazy shit.
Yeah, he right. That could have easily been him too. Same outcome as Lil Ksoo if that right bag would have been dropped in that right direction, and that's assuming Lil Ksoo wasn't trolling. The initial offer was $1,000 or a chopper. Ksoo said he at least needed like $2,000 or $3,000 to put something like that together, but in the temperature of that atmosphere, it ain't no room to be trolling about backdooring your own partners, especially what happened to Lil 50, how he lost his life so abruptly. Ksoo's mother described the day she lost her only son, and it's clear she's still holding that pain. Now, I don't know if Lil Speedy out here false claiming hats, but Ksoo's mother said in her eyes, he's the #1 suspect, because besides her, who else would have known that her son died with some money in his hand? Now, in my other video, the alleged killer said Lil Ksoo died trying to get a 3.5 of fire. So let me know in the comments, do y'all believe that this is the reason why he had cash in hand when he opened up the door for a familiar face?
Look, I'm like, damn, can't. Then I look up. When I look up, my doors was wide open. So you have the back door and the screen doors, because you can only come out the back, because I had the front locked down. And I go and I walk in the living room, so I look and he was sitting right there on the floor. And I still walked up to him because I didn't know, you know, he just looked like he was sitting there like he was asleep, like he's, you know.
Right.
And as I got closer, you know, I just lost it. Like damn, like cannot be real, you know. And yeah, so that's how that happened, and I found him, and I'm tripping because they all on the internet talking about, oh, he didn't even have a game, so I don't know where they got all that. He was playing a game and that. I walked in, my baby was sitting there, and he had money in his hand. That's why I was tripping when Speedy made that song, and he remade it, and he made the internet know, say, oh no, y'all say he died playing the game. No, he died with money.
They say he died while playing the game. Hell no, he died with money. They say he died while playing the game. Hell no, he died with money.
And I knew right then and there. So I say, see, okay, let you know.
Running that mouth.
But yeah.
Shout out to D's Media for the exclusive. Yeah, man, this whole situation bogus. I just wanted to bring y'all this update, especially how I flashed out on Lil Phone before we had all the information. And once again, it's never acceptable to take a life, and it's never cool to be talking like you bought that backdoor action, because there's niggas out here that just ain't going. And it make you wonder, do Ksoo mother get closure now? After hearing her son might have been out here backdooring, stamping death certificates for the love of the trenches. Let me know if this new information changed y'all perspective on how the whole entire situation went down. Shout out to my real supporters that be popping in every time, you know, checking on your boy for every upload, commenting and sharing and hitting the like button, man. I appreciate y'all 100. Guess what, y'all? Today your boy's birthday, so I'm about to get up out here and kick it like Jean-Claude Van Damme. So catch me in the comments. Talk to me, I talk back, and you know I'm gonna catch you on that next one up top. It's Real Time TV. I'm out.